years and 10.
Now, a score is Old English for 20. So 3 scores would mean 60. So the Lord said our days will be 60, which is 70. 20 times 3 is 60, and 10 is 70. Read on.
And if by reason of strength they be 80 years.
They be 80 years. And you notice that you see people, when they hit up into their 70s, you know they only got maybe 10 years left, right? Then they might go past the 80. They might live to be 85. Like my grandmother's 87 years old. Her sister's, what, got to be 90? But you know what? They back and forth in the hospital.
Right.
See, when you get to a certain age, this white man, this Frankenstein monster, this devil, he puts drugs in you and he changes parts of you to make you live longer. But that's an artificial lifespan. Because a regular man at your age, you shouldn't have to be going to the doctor all the damn time. So the Most High puts it in you where you live to a certain age. When you start hitting the 70s, man, you got to go to, you notice that you got to go to the doctor a lot, right? And he puts some damn drugs in your ass to keep you going, which is artificial. Yep. All right? So this man, that proves he's a devil. And then the Most High says there's nothing in the Bible where they did operations.
Right.
You know, this prophet got sick. Yep. So they did a brain operation. They did a double, triple bypass. Biopsy. You ain't gonna biopsy. Yep. They had the heart transplant. You ain't gonna find that in the Bible. Right. You know what people did that outside the white man? The Egyptians. Right. And that's where the so-called white man got all that bullshit from. The ancient Egyptians. All right? All right, go ahead, read that again, brother.
Psalms 90 and 10. The days of our years are 80 years and 10. And if by reason of strength they be 80 years, yet is their strength labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off, and we fly away.
Read that again. Yet there is what?
Yet is their strength labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off, and we fly away.
Yeah, you got that strength, but then you start getting sorrow because you're always sick.
Labor and sorrow.
And that cracker tries to keep your ass on this earth to be 85, to be 90.
Right.
Because in this society, they teach you that you got to be afraid of death. Don't you know the ancient men, they were ready, they knew they were going to die, and they got their houses in order and they just died. See, that's how this faggot ass devil thinks. He's afraid to die, man. Because he don't know what's beyond, but consciously, subconsciously, he probably thinks that he's going to go before the Lord because he knows he's wicked. So he's like, damn, what if there is a God? Because I know I'm wicked as hell. Right. So they don't want to die. Right. They want to do everything to keep their ass alive, man.
Okay? Like 110. Like
but you know what? That's artificially, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right. Take somebody that's 80-something years old and just don't bring them to the doctor. If they get sick, just let them get sick. Don't worry. You trying for 100 years old. Guarantee you they're going to drop dead. Okay?
I got a scripture for you.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
Right, this is when you're supposed to get into this, man. When you're a young man. Go ahead.
While the evil days come not.
Go ahead.
Nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
And that's what some guys do. And I will come out there, but I'm up in age. Yeah, but what about when you knew the truth years ago? Well, you know, I had a wife and I had a kid and I had 4 girlfriends. All right?
That's it on that.
All right, go ahead.
This is our 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 50. And I asked and said, seeing thou hast now given me the way, I will proceed to speak before thee. For our mother, of whom thou hast told me that she is young, draweth nigh unto age. He answered me and said, ask a woman that beareth children, and she shall tell thee. Say unto her, wherefore are not they whom thou hast now brought forth like those that were before, but less of stature? And she shall answer thee, they that be born in the strength of youth are of one fashion, and they that are born in the time of age, when the womb faileth, are otherwise. Consider thou therefore also how that ye are less of stature than those that were before you, and so are they that come after you less than ye, as the creatures which now begin to be old, and have passed over the strength of youth. Then said I, Lord, I beseech thee, if I have found favor in thy sight, show thy servant by whom thou visitest thy creatures.
Right, because You got a boxer, right? He's knocking everybody out when he's in his 20s and his 30s, maybe in his early 40s. But if he's 50, you ain't gonna see him fight no more. Like Ali was beating everybody. When he hit the late 30s, he started losing. All right, because he was old, man. And he would say it was hard. It's hard for me to get up and run. You know, I can't see the punches coming at me. My reflexes. You start getting sick, man. And another thing the brother read in the Apocrypha, all right, he read that the men of the old world were taller. See, everything was tall. In other words, you had guys that were 7 foot tall. All right, the average person might have been 6'5", 6'2". You know, 6'2" might have been considered somebody that was short. And then in the kingdom of heaven, we all gonna be tall. And like I said, we're gonna live to be 1,000 years old. Okay, you got more?
No, I got scripture.
All right, go ahead. That's right, exactly.
Isaiah 40 and 29 to 31. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
And that's plain, man. All right, you got something?
I got something.
Genesis 6.
All right, okay, right, Genesis 6, because I told him to go to that, because there was one brother that was making comments. See, being that we got to deal with this, now we got to deal with the virgin birth.
Oh,
Mary
okay.
and the virgin
All right.
birth, because
Yeah.
that's another thing that you got Israelites adopting that BS from the Roman Catholic Church. How you gonna call yourself an Israelite and you teaching about the virgin birth? That's an old wife tale that the Roman Catholic Church and the Roman Catholic Church children, which is the Baptist Church, the Methodist Church, the Jehovah's Witness Church, the Seventh-day Adventists, all those different other churches, those established churches, they all come, Creeblo Dollar,
Yep.
all of them, Reverend Dr. Price, they all come from the Roman Catholic Church. Now they might come and say, no, there's no documents proof. No, your spirit comes from the Roman Catholic Church. Because you're teaching what the doctrine or the dogma, all right, that the Roman Catholic Church is teaching. Like you teach about hell, all right? And we did a show on hell showing you that the word hell means grave.
Great.
All right?
That's it.
Go ahead, brother.
Genesis chapter 6.
See, we got a lot of guys making comments, and they sounding like they from the planet Zombo, man. You know, we read them comments and we start cracking up. So what the hell is wrong with you guys, man? That's what the Bible is not meant for everybody to break it down. The Most High didn't give it to everybody. He gave it to teachers. You going to Romans? Romans 10. Romans 10. And just start at the 12th verse.
I got one for you too.
All right, this is Romans.
Stop trying to be prophets and teachers and scholars and informed people. You're not informed, man. All right? Because if you was informed, you wouldn't be coming on our sites making those stupid ass comments that you make. You make those stupid ass comments, and then we wind up cutting you. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 10 verse 12. For there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek.
The key point I want was in the 13th verse, but I told him to go to the 12th verse for a reason. Read.
For there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek.
Now you got some damn fool that'll read this book. I don't gotta listen to the Israelites. I don't gotta listen to Great Millstone. I can break it down for myself. Then they read that, and then they picture in their mind, because everything that when you read something, you imagine it in your mind. So you're thinking of Israelites, then you're thinking about Greeks.
White people.
And then you taught that bullshit in school that all Greeks are white people. Who do you think started that Hellenistic philosophy of the Greeks? Israelites. Who do you think Socrates was? An Israelite. Plato, an Israelite. All right? Aristotle, an Israelite. These are Israelites. All right? Go ahead.
For the same Lord.
But you don't know how to research. Go ahead.
For the same Lord overall is rich unto all that call upon him.
See, that means a white man can make it, because it did say Greek. Now somebody give me good, brother. Read that.
All right. This is
And then we got to break down the word Gentile, because you get all messed up over the word Gentile.